Right then, this is Transport Fever 2, and this is a test sort of thing where I've recorded like an hour's worth of gameplay and I'm going to play it back in VLC at 4 or 5 times speed and talk over it. However, I did this last night and it is now the morning and I've forgotten a lot of what I did. So this will be interesting. Let's click play and speed it up a little bit. There we go. And let's see what I'm doing. So, by the look of things, I remember now, yeah, I'm sorting out my truck routes. I have quite a lot of traffic on this map, so this episode's mostly about fixing traffic. So, I'm basically just trying to build a bridge over this railway so that it's coal and iron ore coming into a steel mill, and there's more stuff going in and out, and it's causing the trucks to back up. So, I am just trying to sort this out with a nice looking bridge. There we go. There's a nice looking bridge. Cool. Right, okay, we can see the trucks flying around in and out. Just going to upgrade some of the trucks to the newer cabs and trailer ones. Just give me a second, hang on, my cat has arrived. Just going to pause the video. I'm not even going to pause the recording. This is going on YouTube. Come on in, cat. You coming into the house, cat? There we go. Cat's in the house. Back to the laptop. And wait, this is so professional and everything went green, but this is so professional, I can't even lie, you know. This is like Grand T levels of professional right here. So, what we're doing, looks like replacing steam engines with class 20. Good, that's something you should do. We have, oh my gosh, we have road going across the road. I'm going to have to slow it down. I have to catch up. Oof, this is too fast. Right, okay. Real time. So I'm deleting the track to build a road. What was I doing? The road across the railway? Causing traffic. Here we are. Okay, so I'm just going to dock the road below the railway line. Speed up a little bit. So I can just reconnect the track along the top with the bridge. Just going to use the nice ones here. These are by JK, actually. They're very nice bridges. I love these bridges so much. They just look so British. It's just something the British did. Is like, when we're going to build the bridge, we're going to make it look real swag. That's a very, very loud class 20. What if I can make that quieter? There we go. So, right now, I do remember this part. Last night, I had to just nip upstairs, so I just put the recording on the camera mode, like this. So now we just have to sit on the class 20 for a while. I'll speed up a little bit, but I will talk about this map. So, this map is in the year 2005. It was gone from the year, I'd probably say 1850, but in reality, probably more about 1820, since this was the same map that I tested Smoky Joe on. No, not Smoky Joe, Puffin Billy. So it's quite old, but it just kept going and going. And the reason the quality looks the way it is now is because I have to play this window really small on the top left-hand part of my screen, just so I get some sort of frame rate out of it. I've got like, what, 7 cities, and they're quite big, and my laptop isn't the best, so hey, it's what you have to do, but it looks alright, and even with OBS recording it, as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. If I actually go to real time, there we go, it's not actually that bad, so I'm quite impressed with how it's handling it. I definitely think the Transport Fever guys have done a fantastic job in optimising this. It runs so much better after that. So here we have a food hub. Yes, I'm just upgrading more trucks. I've noticed a load of the trucks are these old dumps. Well, not the old ones, but they're the like the classic ones, the containers. We're just going to put them onto the nice new yellow dumps. We've got the nice blue trucks as well going around. Having a look at the grain farm now to make sure it's just producing enough grain. Looks like it is. Not going to be depleting anytime soon. Go on, you dump. Load up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we're just going to head back over to the truck station now. We're just going to head back over, there we go, just going to head back over to the truck station and have a look at what we can do. Because the traffic there is also quite bad sometimes. As you can see, the one-way system's a little bit skewed. So I'm just going to try and fix it. Now, this is my first escapade with using one-way roads. Most of you will know that well, none of you will know. I usually play Transport Fever in the sort of 1890s to 1900 era. No game I've ever played actually gone into the 21st century before, so I've never really messed around with the one-way roads, and as you can see, I'm bad at it. But it appears this one appears to work fine. It's not too complex. All I've just got to do is change some routes around as well. You can see those yellow trucks are still looping around. That's going to cause traffic, so I figured that out pretty quick. The yellow truck's on the green line, by the way, don't get confused. I'm not great at line management. I'm more of a trains guy. This is why this episode about fixing roads is actually quite interesting, because it's awfully done. Let's speed this up a bit so we get a bit of a time lapse of trucks doing truck things. There we go. Oh, that's going fast. Traffic, lots of traffic. Going to try and find the route of the traffic. Appears to be that junction there. So let's fix the town. My solution was one-way roads, because I've just found out how cool they are. So I tried to one-way road, one entire road of the town, but that one went the wrong way, that one went the wrong way, that one went the wrong way. So I ended up deleting most of the town to do this. So yeah, I decided just to bigify the roads. That noise you can hear, by the way, that's the fans of my laptop going off because it's overheating, getting hot already off just playing a video, let alone playing Transport Fever 2. You can imagine how hot it gets when doing this sort of stuff. Change the buses up because they look quite old. I love watching the traffic just flow around like this. It's actually really cool. So you can see, we've got this traffic jam here. So this is the main juice of the video. This is the main heart of the video where I try and fix this bloody traffic jam, and this goes on, I'm just going to say 40 minutes of recording time. Don't know how long it's going to go over for, talk over time, but here we are. That's what we're here for, isn't it? So as you can tell, I've not discovered the junctions part of this game yet. So I try and do this all manually using one-way roads, two-way roads, and jittering around with the traffic. Let's speed it up a little bit more so we can see what I'm doing. So I'm building the bridge over there. I'm going to do a flyover road going up to the top there to see if I can take some traffic off the right-hand side. We're going to build another one going down the other side. Trust me, if it does have weird sort of connection issues at junctions, you just got to be a bit creative with the way you build your roads, but at the end of the day it's not too hard. Just got to sort of think. Well, obviously I didn't, because look how bad this is. I've only got 3 of the 4 junctions I needed because I couldn't be bothered. I've got one truck doing a 90-degree turn here. Everything flows fine for about 30 seconds and then it all coughs up. I try and go like, oh yeah, let's go cinematic camera mode, and then everything just dies, so I have to quit out of that. So yeah, we can watch the traffic, you can see where the problems are. There's multiple. So I'll try again to give it a fix. Another road, I try and weave this one in between that tiny gap in between the railway and the bridge. And I actually really like that. It looks really cool. So I kept that, even though it's stupid. But I kept it. Got a nice looking bridge there. Nice. Come on, pick on a bridge, man. There we go, need more embankment. And there's the bridge we need, and there is the type of bridge we're using. Or not. Oh my goodness. And there's the kind of bridge we're using. Now, we're going to put some pillars in because I'm that certain that this is going to stay here. It's not. But here we are. So you see the traffic flowing. One car is using that route. That's what we call a mitigated failure. So let's have a look to see if I can make it work. Because you've still got more cars turning right at the top of that junction, which they shouldn't do because that blocks the traffic. Little did I know that at the end of the day the problem was everything. So it does get fixed. Spoilers, it does get fixed. It's just the journey there is rather entertaining. As you can see, I think a one-way road here fixes everything. It doesn't. So another one-way road gets constructed because you can't have enough of them, and eventually I just end up building a motorway. With 2 one-way roads. I just cannot figure out bridges today. So there we go. I think I have a real nice looking bridge going on. Eventually I get it hooked up to the road in the right way, and look at the bridge. It's wavy. So flat bridge. This one actually looks real good. I like that. That looks really good. The railway is now getting completely buried underneath there. We're on a bit of a journey. There's a class 20 over the top of the hill, and so that's kind of working. Compression. So, just trying to rebuild that road there because I accidentally deleted it. Things are working a little bit better now. You can see my trucks, though, are still doing a 90-degree turn there. So I try and fix that with a real swanky piece of road, mirroring what it does on the other side. And I thought I was so smart when I did this. It was just so stupid. So, take that off there. Build this road round, down in a helix type, forcing the traffic to take that route. And I was thinking, that my intelligence is scary. It's that good. But the main problem is still the fact that I'm not using one-way roads for the main motorway. I'm still using large country roads, but I don't figure that out for a little bit. So I'm trying to just enlarge everything else. Like, why isn't it working? And then it clicks. I figure out that I need to use the one-way road system. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, why are they turning right there? They shouldn't be turning right there. Is there any way to prohibit turning right? And that's when it clicks. So here we go. Here's where the actual fix comes in, and here's where it actually works, if I recall correctly, because it looked really good after this as well, especially with these motorway mods. Well, not mods actually, I think these come with the game, these one-way roads. So yeah, it looked really, really good after this. Got a massive gap in here now, just to put some trees in. Just spin around a class 3 to 3 for a bit, why not? Everyone does it from time to time. But yeah, just put some trees in, make it look a little bit better, make the frame rate hurt a little bit more. Got loads of cars coming out of one. Yeah, and there we go, that's the junction. It sort of works. Actually, no, wait, I think I do mess it up a little bit more. Here we go, yep, the bridge breaks. So we've got to rebuild the bridge again. Can't figure out how to build a bridge. Go me. Come on, there we go. So, trees, it looks done. Let's watch loads of cars come out of one. That's all the commentary you're going to get for that. But yeah, it's working. Cars are relatively moving now, apart from the fact that they quite clearly aren't. But it's better than what it was. There's a Virgin train. There you go. You've got a Class 86 and a Class 37 taking some food, going the other way. It's all fun and games on this map. There's the thank you NHS special, you know, just steaming on through. But we've got cars got moving. We've got the chemical trucks are moving. We've got a traffic jam blocking the junction. Just going to make that a smaller road because it can be. Class 58 or whatever, taking some more food. It's all going on in the background. You know, you can't even blink. There's a plane. See, you can't even blink for activity on this map. So yeah, I'm trying to just talk over the failure that is this junction, but it's working. I'm liking the view. It's sort of going a bit better. What am I trying now? I don't even remember that bit. That was, wow. Okay, so I've decided to move on from there and fix this other traffic problem, which isn't really a problem, it's just a bit of a jam. Probably because it has some of them big chemical trucks. These guys go across the whole map. There's a big problem. That is the oldest train on the map. I preserved it. It's from 1850. It runs along the original railway line. Proud of that little line. I like it quite a lot. What have we got going on here? I'm just watching some cars. I'm trying to see where the main problem is. They're just sort of filtering. It works. It's just a bit slower than driving in a straight line. So we should probably move on. Come on. Come on past me. What am I doing? It's just cars. Ah, there we go. Moving on. So I'm following another line of traffic here to find out there's another source here. And this is my earlier recorded part where I realised that this is actually great content trying to fix roads. So we've got this bridge going across the middle of one of the biggest towns on the map, and it all leads to this junction here. This is the cause of all my issues. And I'm like, I know how traffic works now. I'm a transport fever traffic god, and I can control the cars. So I'm connecting this bridge up thinking no one is going to stop me and all the traffic is going to flow properly, and it doesn't. Well, they all stop. That's because I've realised traffic lights are a thing. Disabled traffic lights, look at that. Look at that. My intelligence is astounding. The cars are flowing. Things are good. So I go back over to this place and I can fix it. Build another bridge. Everything's bridges and everything's one-way roads. Apart from this isn't. I think I'm messed up. No, I think that's intentionally not one-way roads. Build another one over here. This is just, look. I'm building over another preserved railway going over that way. This map is just full of brilliant, transport fever solutions. So, I'm just going to turn that into an embankment because you don't want supports. Trying to do some terraforming, why don't you? Yeah, this is just, you guys can't even fathom how good this road network is. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, it sucks because when I click play, no one uses it, at all, and I have no idea why. I try and force people using it with an off-ramp, but still nothing. Autosave, still nothing. Look at all the traffic. It's just monumental amounts of cars and road, but they're all not using the amount of road. So I think actually I get a bit fed up of that, and I bus lane everything. So here we go. Just pedestrianise the entire city. I wish there was a way you could actually have pedestrianised areas in Transport Fever 2. It is the one car using this road, planning to go that way, and it turns left. So, and it goes down here, and it came from that road, so it literally just cut across here. So I just built a piece of road for that one car, I believe. There we go. We've got a little one-way street to allow you to do that. And here is the train. I realise actually that a lot of people are trying to travel by train, but I simply do not have the capacity on the old preserve line. So I get some more coaches, put it on, and it scoots off into the city follow the traffic back. It's easing. It is moving. You can see it's scooching along. Bewdley, big town. So I decide that train fixed a lot of problems. So I'm going to build a metro line where we can actually just transport people from city to city via the train, because everyone's trying to go from Bewdley to Yate, the two biggest cities on the map. So I try and build a direct railway line. There is links in between Bewdley and Yate with trains already, but there's not a direct city centre to city centre line that doesn't stop anywhere. So this is what I'm trying to build here. It's hard to do because everything is built up, so this is starting to look more like Chris Sawyer's locomotion now. But hey ho, we've got loads of bridges going on, and we're just going to have a metro train doing a direct run. There's the old painted T-class again. So just going to play around the land here to try and get a bridge in. This is, I think I'll go a bit stupid here because I try and make this little section here. You can't see where I'm pointing, that's fun. You're going to see this little section here and just try and make it into a bridge, but the land just won't mutate because of the way Transport Fever 2 is, and I don't figure that out for a good, 10 minutes. There we go, I think I settled with that. Flatten all the land, yeah. Official episode, smoothing, ha ha ha. Transport Fever YouTuber joke. Just going to use this station here, get rid of that signal. Going to use this piece of track, electrify everything, because I plan to use electric trains. Because it is 2005 after all, and I don't want to incur the wrath of Gareth Dennis. So, building the branch off this line here, you can see, I'm just going to connect these two up with a nice line. There we go. And smooth everything out, add a signal there. Let's build a train. I have no metro trains. I go on to the workshop and search for some metro stuff. There's Tyne and Weir. Grab that looks good, and you can also get the London Underground stock while we're here. Brilliant, subscribed. And also trams converted to trains. Let's go for this, because I remember these being really good in Transport Fever 1, so we're going to go for them. Little do I know is that they're actually not adapted for the gauge, so a 0 out of 10, literally unplayable. Just a joke, they're fine, it's just we need narrow gauge mods for that. I might get onto that at some point, I don't know. Just going to reload the game. Oh, this is going to take a while to reload, isn't it? So I decide what a better thing to do than to show you something I'm working on at the moment. So I'm still actually, this is in pre-recording still. I'm working on porting across here my Fell diesel from Transport Fever 1. Now, this thing didn't port well. The textures are really hard to make look good because of the way that I made this. It's quite an old mod, so the way I made this mod, the model textures badly. I'm probably going to put it up in its current state, maybe the slightly different green with some different texturing, but yeah, basically this is me saying open invitation. If you want to reskin the mesh into a much better Fell diesel, because someone already did it, I believe someone already ported this for me and then it got deleted for some reason. So yeah, official permission. If you want to fix this model after it goes in the workshop, fix it, because it can be better. I'm not a diesels guy, I'm a steams guy. So it's a badly made model, it's probably not very accurate, it's way too big for a start, its loading gauge is massive. I've tried to fix it, but I didn't try very hard. But yeah, if you want to fix it, go for it. I mean, it's a Transport Fever 1 model after all, and it uses Flying Scotsman bogies. But here we go, we're going to just go back to watching the game load. How do I click play? There we go. How fast can we make this load? Was that it? No. See, I'm speeding this up 6 times, it's still taking forever. Come on, 7 times. Oh my gosh, how long does it actually take in real time? Okay, slow it down. Handbrakes. Right, there we go. So we're going to use our new vehicles. You can see all the little trams that we've got here. I'm going to go straight for the Tyne and Weir Metro though. Let's have a look at this, what we've got in the Tyne and Weir. So we've got the original one, the one from the 90s, and the modern one. I obviously go straight for the 90s, hashtag 90s. Got to respect the 90s. There's a tube train. We got a bunch of other stuff as well. Just looking at what we got. But we're going to stick with the Tyne and Weir Metro. So let's put those on the line. Just going to advance my speed a little bit so we can actually see what we're doing. The reason everything is tiny is because it is in like a tiny screen. So there we go. What was that noise? What was that? Anyway, so you can pause into the station, and hey ho, it's too long. So replace it with a Cobra, which doesn't fit on the track. 0 out of 10, physically unplayable. So I'll upgrade it again to 3 tandem wheels. There we go. Ah, it was these guys. Okay, so these just toot along, then I realised that the camera's all weird, so we try and scoot my way up the train to widen it, and at the same time we actually see a really nice model of the Tandem Weir Metro. I've never actually been on it, never been to Tandem or Weir, so yeah, look at it scooting through the train. Let me go with the camera map. Then I realised that it doesn't pan properly and it all goes a bit weird. It's actually attached to the car on the back for some reason, but we get to see a somewhat cool camera view, I guess. Here we go, so we're going to follow the train there. It's got no people yet, fail. You can actually see on the side of it, they've actually put the name of the train. I do that sometimes, with the numbers. Decided to replace it with the tube train to see how that looks. Firstly, no pantograph, so it looks stupid. Also, it's teeny tiny. It sounds weird. We're just going to go with the Class 323. It looks commutery enough. It goes a bit quicker as well as a Class 90. So we're just going to go up here into the station in Yate. Hopefully there'll be some people there. That looks like an empty platform. No one. Not a sausage. I'm going to head back now to Bewdley, but also I'm going to quit the video because I think I've filled up my hard drive at that point. So I really hope you enjoyed this test thing of Transport Fever. Obviously in future I'll record and do the audio at somewhat the same time, so I'm not making it up on the fly of what I did in the past. I probably won't do live recording and audio because the frame rate would just be too low, I reckon, without speeding it up, and I play this game really slowly. Like, I'm not speedy, I'm not like a YouTuber where like in an hour I can get a whole world and set up. No, it'll take me much longer than that. You saw how long it took just to do a junction. You don't want to watch an entire episode of someone faffing around with a junction, do you? Oh, you do? Well, you're not going to get it. You're going to get these sort of videos, if anything. But yes, I'm probably going to start these videos again when I start a new map. I'm very close to starting a new map because, like I said, this one's slowly becoming unplayable. So next time I start in 1850 with all the old steam engines, you will see me yawning, and on that I'm going to end the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to upload it to YouTube without any editing, so good night. Wait, no, it's morning. Goodbye.